What's up everyone, WizardKen here with another Xbox 360 World of Tanks video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Tier 10 German Heavy, the Mouse. Now I've gotten to play this tank for a couple of weeks now, and I've gotten to learn the ins and outs of this tank, and I'm ready now to present my final verdict, whether this is a good Tier 10 or not. The pros and cons to this tank. So we're not going to be going over the stats on this tank because we already did a first impression video. Now, some of you guys got confused last time. You guys were like, "Oh, didn't you do a review on this tank?" No, we have two different videos. A first impression, that means we just bought the tank. We're going to take it out together for the first time, and we're going to look at the stats. And then the review videos is my, pretty much my wrap up of what I feel about the tank after playing it, a good amount of battles and stuff like that, and get a feel for it, and I can actually give you guys a proper review on what I feel about the tank. The reason why I did that is so that the review videos are not as long as they used to be. They used to be like 30, 40, 50 minutes, and that was just too long of a video for you guys. So we, kind of cut it up a little bit and stuff like that. So, yeah, we're going to be going over the armor again. We are not going to go over the stats, but we will be going over the armor again because there are some key spots I want to talk about on this thing. We do know the whole armor on this thing is 200 in the front, 185 on the side, and 160 on the rear, but there actually are some weak spots in this whole armor. It's not all 200 in the front and stuff like that. There are some weak spots on this tank that you guys might not have noticed, and they were spots that I found out just randomly shooting at these tanks because they were a pain in the ass at first, and that actually might help you guys out on killing these things pretty quickly. And now I might not cover every single weak spot that you guys may know, but these are just some that you guys might not have noticed. So before we get into talking about the armor and then going into a battle and stuff like that, first off, we just got the announcement the other day that World of Tanks Xbox One will be coming out in July. I told you guys it was going to probably be July, maybe, fall, something like that. But I was always hoping for July just because the Chinese tanks are going to be coming out. So everything should be coming out, at the same time. Now, I believe the Xbox One beta version will be coming out on the pre-download is on the 10th, July 10th. So you could download the game and get it ready to go on your Xbox One. Now on the 11th and 12th, those are the only 2 days we're going to be able to do the Xbox One beta. After that, they're going to close it down until July 28th when it fully comes out. So I will be on vacation during that time, but don't worry, I've already I'm going to be bringing my Xbox One. I'm going to bring my recording stuff so that I can record my impressions on it for you guys that don't have an Xbox One right now. You guys can see how it looks and how it feels and stuff like that. I might even live stream. I don't know. I'm going to be with my kids, so I won't be able to do multiple videos on the Xbox One those 2 days, but I will be at least able to do one and show you guys what the Xbox One looks like, how it feels, and everything like that. So I'm really, really excited about that. The second thing is, too, this is not going to be a battle I'm going to commentary like directly. This is a pre-recorded battle that I did with the bearded guys, and I'm going to explain why I'm going to be showing that video instead of just jumping out there in a battle with you guys in a little bit. So, alrighty, so let's jump into looking at the armor, and we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to do the battle. So if you guys want to skip the, the armor stuff, the button should be up, hopefully. If not, it will be up tomorrow. So anyways, here we go. Alrighty guys, so let's take a look at the mouse's armor. Now we're basically going to be focusing mostly on the front, but we'll cover the side and the rear and stuff like that. But we're going to be mostly covering the front because when you encounter this tank, it's going to be coming after you in the front. It's not going to be showing its side or anything like that. It's mostly going to be showing its front. And this is where it's the toughest, is in the front. I mean, it's got nasty armor all around it, but the front is the worst. I mean, you got 200 thickness on the front, on the whole, 185 on the side, and 160 on the rear. And the turret, I mean, 240 on the front, 210 on the side, and 210 on the rear. This is a very thickly armored, nasty tank. Thickly armored? Yeah, we can say it. But it does have an Achilles heel that I have found out by messing with this thing. But also, you know, after researching this tank a little bit and the armor rating on this thing, I was able to find a picture that you guys are looking at to explain why I was able to damage this tank pretty easily on the front. Now, there are going to be things that I'm going to miss, and I'm sorry about that. And maybe you guys can leave it in the comments so that other people can, you know, hear about it if I don't mention it and stuff like that. But basically, I really wanted to focus on the front because, like I said, this thing is going to come straight at you. It's got 3,000 hit points. It's a scary beast. Now, the upper and lower glacis on the hull, or the upper and lower plate, if you guys didn't know what the glacis means, is 200 millimeters thick. Now, that's not including the slope. That's just how thick the armor is. Now, if you include the slope in there, it's probably like, I don't know, 230, 240 maybe. I don't have the PC. There's actually a armor inspector that you can get for your PC version of World of Tanks, but unfortunately the company doesn't support it anymore. I don't even think they got enough support on it. But anyways, you used to be able to look at these tanks and angle what way you were looking at it and stuff like that. There might be other apps out there. Anyways, getting back to this, that thing is thick on the front. But if you look at these, you know, right in front of the tracks, there's like two metal, you know, like mud flap kind of things, like you have on your cars. Those things are only 100 millimeters thick, and they're pretty much going, you know, straight up and down. So they're not going to get any thicker. They're not angled or anything. And when I found this out, I was shooting at this with my IS-4, which has a decent amount of penetration and damage. But I was tracking this thing and also damaging it. And I was just like, huh, I thought this thing was supposed to be thick. But come to find out, this is one of its Achilles heels in the front, is shooting either one of these sides. And this will slow this thing down and damage it. Now, if you don't actually damage it by shooting there, which does happen, you will track it. But majority of the time, I've been able to damage this thing here every single time I shoot at it. So this is a good spot for you guys to look at and try to hit. Now, like I said, if you only track it, use your artillery to knock this thing down, because of course the landing pad that's on the front of this thing, on the upper part of the hull, between the hull and the actual turret, it's like a landing area. As you guys can see, that little thick ring that protects the turret ring there, like it looks like a kind of pyramid kind of things, those are actually 100 thick too. Those are pretty thick. But if artillery can land on top of this, it's only 50 millimeters thick on the very top. So artillery could tear this thing up. So don't worry, if you don't get the damage in the front of these tracks, you're okay. Now, as I said, the turret and stuff is very, very thick. There's not a lot of spots you could shoot this thing in the front to bring down the armor or to penetrate it and stuff. There are those chances that you can penetrate, but it's up in the air. Most of the time, I've been shot at that lower plate, you know, by somebody that has a good enough amount of penetration. But I've never been really damaged in these front track areas. I don't think a lot of people know about it. So those are some good areas to shoot at. I have been shot in the top of my commander's hatch a lot, or not commander's hatch, but the viewport at the top. I'm guessing that's the commander's viewport. It could be the gunner's viewport, but I've been hit there just like on the E100 and the Jagdpanzer E100. That is an easy spot to hit and damage one of these tanks. I think it's the dumbest spot that, you know, they allow damaging to come in. I mean, seriously, that is just whatever. But anyways, you could damage it there. But I wanted to show you guys that Achilles heel because I found this out a while ago and it's worked for me a lot, and hopefully it'll work for you. So anyways, let's move off to the side and then the rear of this tank. Alright guys, so we're going to look at the side of this tank. Now, like I said, the armor on this thing is 185 on the hull, and on the side of the turret is 210. You can still penetrate this. Most tier 10s can, even tier 9s can penetrate the sides. But I have bounced off the side of my turret pretty easily when people try to shoot me there, because usually when somebody comes up after me, my turret's angled some way or another. And as you can see from looking from behind, this thing is angled on the left and right side of this turret. So if somebody has their turret angled kind of like this, you're going to bounce. You're not going to do very well with it. Anyways, but there are some nasty spots to hit on this tank. Now, the engine is on the front of this thing. And as you can see, the front portions of the hull, there's two damaging areas, the engine area and also the gasoline storage. You can catch this thing on fire. Okay, but moving from the middle of the hull all the way to the back of the hull, right, that whole area is an ammunition storage. And if you shoot in there, you should be able to ammo rack this thing. That's how I get ammo racked a lot. It's being shot in the side right there. It sucks. It really, really does. Now, moving up to the turret, you can shoot right where that viewport was that we talked about in the front that everybody likes to shoot me on. And you can take out, I can't remember if it's the gunner. I think it might be the gunner or it might be the commanders, but I'm pretty sure it's the gunner. Anyways, you could take either the gunner or commanders out, and then right behind there is another position that you can take out. Now, in the very, very back end of the turret, huge storage area, nice spot to shoot with a FV-183, the Death Star. It's a nice tank to use on this. I love shooting this tank with the FV because it'll penetrate in there and blow up the freaking... I've ammo racked one of these things nicely and knocked majority of its health down. So you could be a real pain in the ass with the Death Star. So anyways, let's move to the rear. Alright guys, so looking at the rear of this tank, as you can see in the very, very back of this thing, there is a red spot at the very bottom. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I'm guessing transmission of some sort. I'm guessing that might be a transmission or something. I'm not sure, to be exact. But just like on the side of this tank, on the lower part of the hull, this is also storage area for the ammo, so a good spot to hit. Now moving up to the turret, looking at the back end, the left and right side of the wings are good spots to, you know, try to ammo rack this thing. But if you shoot this thing directly in the middle of the back of the turret, it's just going to damage it. There's no chance of ammo racking it because there's no ammo there. So you might not actually do anything to this tank except, you know, just take the hit points down. But I have actually bounced with the back of this turret. This thing is just a nasty tank. It really is an overpowering tank. Now, a lot of you guys are like, well, this isn't a realistic tank. Actually, there are, I believe there were prototypes of this made. From my understanding, there were prototypes of this tank made. It just, you know, there was no full production or anything. It was pretty much made at the end of the war. So, but anyways, we're not going to talk about the other side of this tank because it's exactly the same thing as the other side. So, now I'm going to show you guys a battle I had with the bearded guys and stuff like that.
Ooh, nice matchmaking.
I'm not even there yet. You're in the UK, I'm in the US, and you get connected quicker than I do. Common sense there. Perfect sense. And what is with the 2 artillery today? It's like we can't get away from artillery.
Yeah, well, they've got the, there's like an op encouraging it, there isn't there?
Is there? I haven't even paid attention.
Yeah.
Today.
You get, there's like a, okay, till the 22nd of June, there's like a grinding to the T92, so you get loads of extra discounts on all the American artillery, and an extra XP for like an op each day. So there's going to be a ton of artillery around for the next like 2 weeks. It's awful.
So what you're saying is I should take out my artillery?
Basically, yeah, artillery or you're like an AMX ELC.
I don't know, the way all these mediums are coming out all the time, seems like there's like a medium game to be playing.
Right.
Well, I've been spotted, so I gotta play careful with this. I gotta play very, very careful. My wife just walked into the room. I know, I can sense that she wanted to ask me something that I specifically said I am done with today. And then she just walked out. She saw me recording.
Oh, hello. There we go. There's a bit of damage done already. It's already better than that last round. Or I get one-shotted by artillery.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
I'm not spotted anymore then. Christ, I got spotted by that guy. I thought that bush might do it. There we go, M103 at the back.
M103. Hit him once. Has a rush for you to finish up.
I just gotta shuffle and get... Wow, he's still just sitting there.
There's a couple people.
Oh, I only tracked him. Very mean. Well, he's tracked.
Alright, I'll hit him again.
Oh, do I go and finish him? Might as well get rid of him, I suppose.
It seems like there's, what,
Okay.
another person or two people over there?
Yeah, there was a tier 9 waffle and... Oh, hello. What's this? Fucking a rock.
Got a leopard and something else looking at me, so I'm gonna move a little bit. Because I'm thinking artillery might say hi to me.
Yeah, I'm not spotted at the moment, but I need these guys to come out of cover. Oh, hello. There's the T-69.
I'm gonna have to go watch the middle now.
Cool, okay.
Looks like they might be getting pushed over. I'm not sure.
Oh, who's this coming up here? Lorraine. Oh, Lorraine.
Tiff, baby. What kind of screen? I'm serious. Like, why do people make up some of these names? It's like, what went through their thought process of...
You have to wonder, don't you?
Hello, spotted.
Oh, how did I only track him? Come on. I might pull back a bit because I know there's a Lorraine over here.
561. Why would you shoot me in the gun?
Oh, there's the Lorraine.
It's just gonna make
I
me
can probably
mad.
one-shot that Lorraine actually. Throw yourself. How about we take on the Lorraine and the waffle though?
P75. I'm trying to stay back so I can help you out.
Cool. Oh god, can that E75 see me? Hopefully not. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to try and reverse my way over to where you are probably. And give up this position. Follow me now. There we go.
Nice.
That guy I should have killed earlier. Oh, I might get a shot on this E75. Can't push down E75. Oh no, there's the Lorraine.
I have no shots on him. Actually, I do have a shot on him. I just got reload. 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 Reload.
Okay, but there we go. I'm behind a little rock. Watch out for this hard through there. Oh, there's someone else shooting at me now. Come on.
Yeah, you got multiple people.
Give me a break. Alright. We'll work out where it's safe to go. Back up a bit more. I think it's those guys in the middle near you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm backed into a bit of a corner now, so I'm a bit safer, maybe.
Alright, I got rid of another one.
Alright.
Alright. Don't want to get killed. I'm holding my spot.
Oh, you're still on full health.
Yeah, I've been very lucky.
I just realised that.
Ow!
Boom. Oh, can I back away?
That waffle hit me hard. Or the FV 183 hit me hard.
Oh shit, they still got one of those. This Lorraine over here is on very low health as well. When there's a, oh shit, there's a waffle
I gotta move.
from the middle
Oh
now.
darn it, I got tracked. Not good, not good, not good. Not good. Repair, you kids.
T92 they've got as well. Oh, I want to help out, but I need to kind of bait this Lorraine or I'm going to get one-shotted.
I'm going to get one-shotted next time. Oh, he's running.
Oh, there. Oh, okay, cool, right. See if I can take out this waffle.
He needs one hit. Alright, now I gotta turn around, get ready for this FV.
So that Death... Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Death Star is over here. There he is. But
he's over there. Okay. Right. Where is best for me to stay and try and snipe them from? Oh shit. Okay. Right. It's just us.
oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna back up. You stay over there.
Oh,
Run
I
away.
didn't quite get him. Shit.
Run away.
He's on such low health. He's on like 100 health. Well, they're both one-shottable. He's probably about to smash me though. I'm not sure I can get into cover quick enough.
I think you're good. But we do have to worry about T92. Oh, damn.
Oh, no, you got me. Okay, well, yeah. So they're both one-shottable. Deaths are just fired as well. And have a close shot to him. Nice, nice. Well, this will be interesting. That kind of try to kill them while not getting capped spell. I suppose at least you got the artillery as like one last slow them down from capping.
I just heard an artillery shot, so that's why I was worried.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's intense. Oh, there you go. Where is he coming down the river? Good, you want him to keep pushing.
I need to get out of the sight of the T92.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Now to run, 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 run. Oh my gosh.
I don't want to say it, but I think you're safe. Nice. Well played.
Now, if I was a T92, I would expect, for me personally, to probably come around this left side of the mountain. So I'm going to go up top, because I think that might be the safer bet to have him not shotgun me very easily.
Kind of up there.
Yeah. Maybe get a better visual of the surroundings, because I think the last round came from over here, like right there.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to where he was.
But I don't want to.
He's either going to be trying to sort of sneakily cap, or he's going to get in a good shotgunning position.
Yeah. And he's pretty slow too.
Oh, there he is. Is that you spotting him?
No, 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 no.
Oh no, it must have been the artillery. Yeah, oh yeah. He
got him too.
Yeah, I was watching him shuffle around.
Now I got a minute for him to reload, so we're good to go.
If you can catch him.
He ain't that fast.
Fastest your mouse level move. Oh, he ate that. Why me? This is him thinking, oh, maybe I can reload it. So.
Nope, got this. Oh wow, he did. And he didn't do crap to me.
Just bounced off the side.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
That was a good game though.
You were so confident. It'll never be reloaded in time.
I was, because it's usually a minute, and apparently that minute went a lot quicker than I thought.
That was a good game, top 2.
I got a lot of things for this.
Nice.
Oh man, I didn't get mastery badge for that. I gotta look at this again, because I want to know what that first freaking thing was.
What, the new medals or something?
Duelist, yeah, some of the new medals, shell proof.
there were so many. I like have absolutely no chance of remembering what they are for a long time.
Wow. And you still beat me. How the hell do you... Oh, you're spotting BS. Assisting damage crap.
Oh. and I'm tier 9 as well, so I get more for damaging higher.
I saved the day, and you get the points.
Hey, look, I think we both saved the day. I think we can all agree.
Alrighty, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that battle. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Now, this is where I'm going to tell you my opinions about this tank. As you guys saw in the video, I did very, very well. I kicked ass. I had a lot of fun. And this tank was very, very nasty. But I need to point some things out real quick. You know, one problem I had with this tank, it's very slow. And as you can see, it was easy for people to come up and manipulate me. And the problem with that is that it makes you play more cautious. You can't just go out there and start, you know, rushing at people because you're so slow. Everybody can pretty much go around you and blow you up. An E100 could get around you pretty quick and blow you up. So that's one thing I don't like about this tank. But it is well armored. It does have a huge hit points, which, you know, makes it a pretty badass tank. The other problem I have with this, and the reason why I actually use this video with me and the bearded guys, is that I need support with this tank. Taking this tank out by myself, as you guys saw on the first impression video, without support, you are dead in the water. Okay? Your view range is limited on what you can do. You're so slow that if you try to go across open fields to get at an enemy, you're probably going to die because everybody else will shoot at you and stop you. And there's nothing you can do because you're slow as fuck. Okay? So having a buddy be able to protect your sides like the bearded guys, you know, I had one side, he had the other, but he was able to help me out and protect me. We worked together. This is a very, how do I say it? This tank needs support. You know, one person left in the comments, he only takes his tank out when he's in a platoon because he knows he will be protected. In this game, World of Tanks, nobody gives a shit about you. In that sense, there are some good players out there, and there are ones that will stick by you, but majority of the time, people don't give a fuck about you. They see you as a mouse on your team, and they're like, oh, this guy's going to protect me, or oh, this mouse is going to be a badass, and then you die because they don't back you up. They think you can handle everything, and you can't. You can't do it. And the enemy team, they're going to be the same way. They're going to look at you, and they're going to be like, I'm going to kill that tank. I need to take him out. And that's exactly what I think. When I'm in artillery, I'm sitting there thinking the mouse is the first one to go because he's got too much hit points. He's got a really good gun. He's got too much armor. And he probably could take out a couple of my guys before I can, you know, and make the tide of the war shitty for us. So it's just one of those things there. I love this tank. I love it a lot. I think it's an awesome tier 10. It's one of my favorite tier 10s now. But I don't use it unless I'm platooning. And the reason is because people suck and they don't sit there and protect you and help you out. I have done this so many times with this tank by myself that I got tired with it. I got pissed off the other day and I quit because I didn't have backup. Now, I usually am in party chat. And because I don't want to deal with everybody else's bullshit. But when I play with this tank, I do use the game chat. And I try to talk to people. Hey, guys, people back me up. And they still don't do it. They could be talking to me. Oh, yeah, I'll be there and help you out. And then they don't. They run away. They don't. You know, I'm like, hey, I'll cover for you. Just make sure nobody comes near me. You know, on my sides. Protect my sides. And I go out there and I start kicking ass. And then someone comes up on my sides. And these guys run away because they just don't back you up. So all in all, the mouse is a badass tank, but unfortunately, I have to say it's not a badass unless you have help. If you don't have help, you're fucked. And that's my bottom line. It's a very, very good tank, guys. Don't get me wrong. It's a very good tank. You need support with it. You need, you know, a good platoon or good people playing with you to keep this tank alive. Because if you can keep it all the way up to the end, like you saw on the video, this tank can kick ass, and it will continue to kick ass all the way up to the end until it dies. But if you let this tank get killed right off the bat, it is useless. It is worthless to your team. So, anyways, Anyways, guys, I'm WizardKen. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button. It really helps me out a lot. I want to welcome all the new and old subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. You guys are the best. Tomorrow, I will probably be putting up a World of Warships video or something like that. It all depends. I know I didn't live stream the other night, but I had things come up, and World of Tanks also was being a dick to me. I don't know what it is. The servers and stuff like that. Maybe it's because Microsoft's getting ready to do their transition and stuff. I don't know. And they're getting Xbox Live and everything ready. I don't know. But, you know, when I looked at the down detector on the internet, it said like 300 or 400 people were having problems with Xbox Live. So, I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm WizardKen. Until next time, see ya.